We're back from Thailand and we're here to share some tips and tricks that we've learned from our travels. Starting with a backpack and staying in hostels, all the way up to luxury hotels with multiple suitcases.
Let's get into it. First tip is a bag itself. When I'm packing, I don't want a bag that zips up at the top because it can get caught, and if you're really overpacking it, especially if you're coming back from the trip, everything's not packed perfectly, it's really hard to zip. So one that has a top like this where you can buckle, and this has like a little
cinch.
Cinch. It's perfect for overfilling your bag. Next tip, overpack underwear. I don't care how long your trip, if your trip is 7 days, take 8 pairs of underwear, just in case you shit yourself every day. You have a new pair of underwear every day.
You're prepared. You never know.
If you're gonna overpack one thing, underwear. Staying in the same theme, I don't know how many times we went to places in Thailand that did not have toilet paper. Like just hole in the ground, you gotta do your business, bring emergency toilet paper with you.
They will not have it.
There's
no option for it.
There's no option, you want that, it's a
not
lifesaver.
ask. Your other option is probably a little pot with water, and everybody uses the same
pot of water.
Same water.
Yeah. I bet that sounded weird on the mic. Also, don't overpack on regular clothes like t-shirts and pants. Especially if you're going to a place where you can just buy these, there's no point of overpacking your bag. If you need it, you can just buy it there. Also, my uncle, when he travels to Europe, he won't bring like any clothes. He goes to thrift stores, buys the clothes he needs, and then he donates them before he comes back. It is the way to do it.
Smart.
Very smart. Next, people will tell you not to bring jeans, but just bring a pair of jeans. It doesn't matter if they get dirty. People say, oh, they take too long to dry to put back in a bag. Jeans get dirty, who cares? People buy jeans that are fake dirty anyways.
Yeah,
it adds
that's
to
the new trend.
It adds to the thing, adds to the look. Next tip, buy a burner phone. A phone that has no like service on it or whatever, buy an eSIM for where you're going. So if you get like robbed or you lose it or whatever, it's not a big deal. You still have your phone that you have in case of emergency, but the phone you bring around with you every day is just a burner phone, and it works in the country you're in. Up next, we have a fat power bank. There is a limit to what you can bring on an airport. They don't want you to check these. They have to be on your carry-on. It's like 100 watt hours or whatever, but they don't ever, this is more than 100 watt hours. They don't listen, they don't know what they're looking for.
No, they might pull you aside. We've gotten pulled aside a couple times with it, but they really have no issues because again, they don't even really know what they're looking at.
They don't know what they're looking at. But you will need it, especially if like you're going to places that have like different converters and stuff. If you're traveling through like Southeast Asia and there's different converters, you can just charge your stuff wherever you are, no matter what. Especially
in hostels, they don't have universal outlets most of the times, so do not bank on that.
True. 12. Next thing is the fanny pack. You want to bring a fanny pack with you everywhere. It carries your cash, the phone I just mentioned. Also, you can keep photocopies of your passport.
Super important.
Super important.
No matter where you're going, you don't want to be carrying your physical passport around. Yeah. And depending on where you are, but if you're going into more, I don't even know, less modern countries, not even third world countries, you don't want to carry your physical passport around anywhere that you might get robbed, and most places will take a photocopy just fine, and you can put that passport in your safe.
Especially if you're in a country that doesn't have an American embassy and you lose your passport, you just live there now.
You
just live there.
You can also, there's multiple kinds of fanny packs too. This one has multiple different secret compartments, kind of like the backpack where you have this kind of one in the back that you could store something where it's not so obvious that even if you had it on you and someone did try to come and take something, there's still this little compartment back here that's big enough to hold a passport, cards, cash, anything like that.
They also have locking fanny packs where the actual zippers lock together, so you have to unlock it to actually get into the thing, which is nice. I mean, you don't have to worry about that in most of Southeast Asia.
Yeah, it's not as common as well, but you also see fanny packs that are sold that block different, what is the?
I don't know if it's RFID, I don't know what it is.
Something like that where it blocks it so they can't scan your bags.
Yeah, it's like a little thing, so like they press like an Apple Pay up thing to your bag.
Extra protection,
but don't bring your cards around with you.
You don't need
Just bring cash. Next thing I would say is to buy a passport cover. Keeps it protected and it's not as obvious that this is a passport, so it's better. And also, if you put it in a little secret compartment in your bag, it's nice. I keep a manila envelope with all my like visas, passports, toss that in there, toss that in the bag, and it's safe. That's it for the backpacking. Let's get into a more luxury stay. We got slamsies. I don't know if I can slam this whole thing, honestly.
All right, we're slamming them?
No.
Okay.
Try. Dude, cheers. Oh my. That's vile. Oh. That's so bad. What? Ooh, yeah, I'm not finishing that. That's gross. Ugh.
It's making my whole face pucker.
Ugh. Ooh, yeah, I've never had one of those before. That'll be the last time.
That was bad.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oof. Anyways.
Moving on.
Oh.
That was rough. All right, now we're moving on to if you're staying in a hotel, luxury hotel, an apartment, depending on what country you're going to, or even just long-term stays where you need to pack a little bit more. The first tip that I would say is make sure that you have a durable suitcase. As you can see, we have one that's hardcover and it still got scuffed up.
Yeah, they do not play around with these.
They are rough. I don't know if you have seen them loading bags onto planes, but they really don't care. So make sure that you bring a durable suitcase, especially if you plan on bringing souvenirs back or anything like that that you don't want to get damaged.
Or if you have a computer in here, which we had a computer, you want a hard shell case.
Because they're all being stacked together, they don't care about what you have. So make sure that you have the hardcover. Another thing about the suitcase is it's really nice to have a suitcase where it opens up and expands. So this one has the regular zipper where you can open it up. And then it also has this little zip bag inside so that, again, if you have souvenirs or something that you don't want moving around, this has all sorts of little pockets and it has straps that you can strap down whatever you need. So definitely recommend. This is the
Brit bag?
Brit bag?
Not sponsored.
By Patagonia. The cool feature about this one is along with the regular zipper, it also has this expansion zipper so that you can gives you a little bit more room when you zip things up. It gives you a little bit of more space to fit extra things. Going along with the suitcase, this one might be obvious, but you definitely want to leave room in your suitcase because no matter what you think, you're probably going to get souvenirs. Whether it's clothes, whether it's little figurines, whatever it is, you're gonna want to leave room. Coming back, we had quite the difficult time fitting everything in our bags, and it took a lot of maneuvering and puzzling,
It also,
to make it work.
when you pack a bag to go on a trip, you take a lot of time and you fold everything carefully and everything's freshly washed, so it's like perfect. And you fill it to the brim, and then you come back, and you're not spending the time to fold everything perfectly.
Because you don't want to spend the last hours of your vacation packing.
Exactly.
You're throwing it all together. Another hack for saving space in a big suitcase is getting these vacuum seal bags. These, you can get them anywhere, I think at Walmart, I think on Amazon. Personally, I got these on Amazon. I know there are ones that have hand cranks. Save yourself the time and get the electric one.
Vacuum going.
This will save you so much space. You just put everything in here right up to the line, vacuum seal it out, and it just saves you for all those bulky items, those sweatshirts, anything that might just not really want to pack down on its own. These are a lifesaver. Now, for the hotel side of things, when it comes to packing, I've found that you really don't have to worry about bringing your own toiletries unless you have specific needs for hair, sensitive skin, for shaving cream or something like that. Most hotels will provide you with full-size bottles of shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and they'll give you little toiletry bags with toothpaste, toothbrushes, floss, mouthwash. They usually give you Q-tips, shower caps, razors, shaving cream, anything that you can think of. Don't spend your money, don't waste your space, they'll provide it for you.
Common theme, don't bring anything that you can buy there.
Yeah. Unless you're staying in the middle of the jungle and have no access to stores around you.
Okay, yeah. If you're in the Amazon rainforest,
it's a little bit different. But in this scenario, especially if you're staying in a hotel, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna have the things that you need.
Anywhere in Europe, most of Southeast Asia, you can just buy stuff. You don't have to worry about it.
If they don't have it,
for
you can buy it.
cheaper than you could buy it here.
Yeah.
Ooh, time for another yart.
Another little hack that this one's mostly for the girls, but if you have a lot of jewelry or if you plan on buying a lot of jewelry, bring a little pill organizer. This is gonna keep all your little stud earrings, your necklaces, anything like that separate. You're not putting it all in one big bag where it's gonna get all jumbled and messed up. Little tiny pill organizer you can buy at Walgreens, Walmart, Amazon, anything like that.
Another tip, when doing laundry in a hotel, make sure you're doing the correct laundry or they just wash it and not dry clean it, because
Yeah.
we made the mistake of dry cleaning all of our clothes and it was a huge bill at the end of the stay.
Especially countries where English is not their first language, signs might be missed, there might be little things that you don't realize. So check each sign and look for the one that might say express laundry versus regular laundry.
Express
And
laundry
don't make
is
the same mistake that we did.
Expensive. I'll put the clip here.
That's so nice.
Does it cost money?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No way. Cost 1,000 baht? No way.
Oh,
All right, we're getting into general travel tips. Just a little bonus here.
just things we've learned along the way from our experience. We're obviously not experts, but little tips and tricks that we feel like we could have helped us the first time we traveled.
First time, yeah.
Starting off, when you're booking a hotel, make sure that you're researching where your hotel is. I've seen a lot of different people who travel and different people who show up to places, specifically talking about Bangkok, who will book a hotel on Koh San Road, the busiest road that you could possibly be on.
Party Central.
And then complain about the noise.
Like,
So-
oh, they're up till 5 a.m. It's like, yeah.
Of course they are.
Do a little bit of research.
Do a little bit of research, look around where your hotel is. We also actually booked a hotel initially for our last Thailand trip. And when we went on Google Maps and looked at the surrounding area, we realized that it was a little bit more sketchy than
in the ghetto.
what we kind of realized. So we actually ended up changing our hotel to the one that we stayed at. And it was amazing. And we were able to see the Google Earth view of what was outside and know exactly where we were. So
do your research.
do your research.
Also, when you get to an airport, do not take the taxis that are at the airport. I don't care
No.
what country you're in. Thailand, it's Bolt and Grab. Take them. They're a tenth of the price. You will get hosed if you
Yeah.
take a taxi from the airport. Better yet, if you can get your hotel to give you a concierge service.
Yeah, shuttle.
Shuttle, yes, yeah, shuttle back to the hotel so you don't have to pay anything. That's better, but do not take the taxis inside of an airport.
Yeah, a lot of hotels offer, they'll either, depending on where your hotel is and how close it is, they may offer free shuttle service, or you may have to pay a little bit. I think we might have paid maybe $20 for a 45-minute ride to our hotel through a private shuttle service. So do that before you get to the airport so that you don't have to worry about being harassed and getting upcharged out the ass.
You will be harassed. That is a word. You'll be
Yeah.
harassed.
Next step when booking a hotel, along with researching the location, look up and see if your hotel offers free breakfast. This might not seem like a big thing, and some hotels offer a regular continental breakfast, but having a full service buffet breakfast or a service meal can make a huge difference and save you so much money each day. Even with Thailand, it's pretty cheap, but we found that some days where we woke up just a little bit too late for our breakfast, we'd have to go out and we would end up spending a lot more than we would want to for breakfast, and that just brings your overall budget down for the day.
Depending on what time you get to... Fuck.
Okay, I wanted
I'm
to
already
move in
feeling
there.
this.
I know, me too.
I'm already feeling these teas. Okay.
That drink fucked us up. That might as well take a shot of alcohol.
Wait, it is alcohol. Blah, blah, blah. This is a bad idea. Okay. Also, when you get to an airport, you stop. Fucking...
Then show
I'm
my
starting to talk, you're like-
personality. I'm showing my personality. They're gonna love me.
I don't know how much of this thing to use. Fuck. Once you get to an airport, depending on what time you get there, you might not be able to get to your hotel. Like if you check into 3 p.m. and you land at 4 a.m., maybe buy a hotel for the night before.
Yeah.
So you can check in super late, I guess. Get a couple hours of sleep. I don't know how you sleep on flights. I do not sleep on flights. So you get that rest before, so you don't have to spend the whole day in a city with all your bags before you get to your actual hotel.
You don't want to waste your whole day feeling tired and end up having an early night. So you can either book a hostel for cheap, $15 for a couple hours. And sometimes hotels offer early check-in for free or
a bunch of money, depending
on a lot of money, depending on where you stay. But if you beg, they're usually nice to you.
we basically begged last time.
We did beg. We did beg, and they let us in for free. Sometimes they'll let you, a lot of nicer hotels, especially if you're going luxury, will let you keep your bags there. So make sure you check in with the hotel if you do plan on just getting right off the plane and exploring.
All right, that was how to pack for international travel and a couple bonus tips. Thanks for watching. If you watched the entire way, please subscribe, share with a friend, comment,
like,
do all the things.
All the things.
Ring the bell or whatever. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Bye. Dog on the table.
Dog on the table.
Dog on the table.
Okay.
チャンネル登録もよろしくね。